People, my people, this is the fourth edition, 4 days straight of the mental. What are we talking about today? This one is going to be good. This one's going to be good. We are talking about healing. Yes, sir. Healing and why healing is so important. All right. And for us to heal, that means we got to be able to let some things go. Got to be able to forgive, starting with yourself. Got to be able to forgive yourself. If you can't forgive yourself, then you ain't going to be much healing going on, all right? Everyone makes mistakes or learns lessons. So I don't want you to think for a second that you are exempt from this lesson learning that we all kind of go through here. All right? Let's see something. Ooh, that wasn't good. Oh, back out. All right. So, healing. Why is healing so important? We cannot move forward consciously, awareness with our consciousness intact if we cannot heal, because healing will always, trauma, things that we fail to deal with, these things always come because we're trying to get to the next level. Remember, you're either getting better or you getting worse. There is no in between. All right. And a lot of the stuff that comes through, the reason it comes through and may have some lasting issues, some traumatic effects, is because you need to learn a lesson of some sort. Whenever something happens, good or bad, you always want to think to yourself, what's the lesson? What is the lesson in this? Because nothing happens by accident. Right? Everything is going on the way it's supposed to be going on. Everything is happening the way it's supposed to be happening. Okay? So we just got to make sure that when things do happen, that we're conscious of what's going on. That we understand what's happening. All right? So before I even go on, you know how I do. I tell y'all that I do poetry too, so I'm going to hit you with some poetry this time. This is probably one of more of my favorites. I call it Alone.
Even in crowded places, most of us are alone. Alone with our thoughts, our feelings. But this is just a poem about being alone that I think we all can relate to. Amongst the people I stand here, alone inside I must bear. Elevated in consciousness, so I care. Show the people what's behind their fear. Come down to earth is what they tell me. But they can't see that knowledge of self is the key. It sets me apart from humanity to overstand my destiny. Is all that knowledge what makes me alone? Changing my low physical to a high mental home? On the never-ending path I roam to bring down creations from my spiritual zone. But my thinking must change as wisdom is obtained. And it's how I hang and rise myself into higher planes. Lost alone in no space and time. But if I continue to climb, no answer I can't find. I shine, 'cause inside me is the divine. Energy for understanding builds my mind. How can I be alone? From one consciousness we're all sewn. Together, yet separate like musical tones. There's no true happiness unless there's peace. By uniting, we can cause violence to cease. I do my best to further the divine plan. I use facts to give my people a helping hand. But ignorance runs rapid throughout the land. So I shine down light so darkness can't expand. But the races are divided like grains of sand. The blind mock what they can't understand. I feel like an outcast, like a prophet of the past. For spiritual strength I fast. The material test I must pass. Gathering truth is my task, and spreading the knowledge so loneliness won't last. Alone.
My people. One of my poems, Alone, have to go through this whole phase of loneliness. Believe it or not, that's when a lot of healing occurs. When it's you on you, thinking about you, talking to you about you and what you need to do better, to get right. Like I say, you get with the truth. That's that ultimate get right. But healing, so important to us. And we have to heal on multiple levels at the same time. Sometimes you're healing emotionally, mentally, physically, socially. Maybe your reputation took a hit. It's always some type of healing that's going to go on as long as we're in this realm right here, this physical realm. In the meat suit, remember your consciousness functions through it. Don't let it control you. That's where we get all types of negative behaviors from, when people can't control themselves, drugs, food, candy, sugar, salt. It goes on and on. Everybody probably on something that they love to put in their mouth. The problem is we must fast, and fasting is the best way to heal and get conscious energy. Because when you fast, you're actually telling your body, this meat suit, that no, you're not going to get your food. You ain't getting no water. We're going through a purification. I'm going to cleanse your ass out. Maximum healing on multiple levels. Because then every time you get hungry, you see your favorite food, you have to deny yourself. That denying yourself is building energy. All right? You better sugar, cookies, drink, alcohol, whatever, cigarette, whatever. Every time you deny yourself, you're getting more and more strength, more and more energy. And that energy is the healing. That's how it works. All right. That's why when you're unhealthy, you're lethargic. You don't like moving. You know what I'm saying? You like staying in one spot, hitting that remote. Your mind is lazy. You don't think of much but food. You only think about the same stuff over and over and over. And you got to break free from that cycle of whatever it could be. Could be just staying in the house. No, I never want to leave the house. No, you got to break that cycle. All right. There's a mission for all of us. But it starts when you start healing. Healing is so important. I mean, I can't talk about it enough. In fact, I think I talk about it in my book. First chapter, I tell you. Let's see what it says, shall we? Let's see what it says. It says, and I quote, "The upgrade 101 is about healing. Without healing mixed with discipline, there can be no upgrade. Healing is very important because healing allows you to grow, and without growth, there can be no upgrade. Growth is an unseen process. It happens on an unconscious level where one has to let go of the past or learn from an unpleasant memory or situation." Right? What is the lesson? Doesn't matter. I'm demonstrating in this book a way to heal the illness of the mind and the sickness of the body and strengthen the soul. That's what cosmic awareness is all about. All about this healing thing that we doing. This healing. Everybody's healing. And the more we heal, the more we get back to who we are and what we are. We get back to our spiritual beings, soul beings, beings of light and energy. Not worried about who cut us off on the highway or, who being rude in the grocery. Once you get to a certain point, all that can't even happen because you don't see negativity. I like to watch the spirit. That was the best healing I had when I was watching the spirit do its thing. Now that was good. Because it's all about love, and you can watch the spirit do its thing through love, and it demonstrates how even in this realm of spatial darkness, this realm of low chakra activity, low physical energy, almost beastly energy, you still have love is always functioning. So it's about what you look for. If you look for things of that nature, you'll get it. If all you're looking for is what looks good, feels good, tastes good, sounds good, smells good, then that's what you'll get also. So healing also comes about, what do you want? What did Buddha say? The more you want, the more there'll be suffering. Why? Because the more you want, the more you're going to try to do things to get it. And sometimes you'll do things that aren't necessarily right just because you want something. You got to heal yourself from those wants that you may think you need. Heal yourself, okay, from those emotions, those low emotions of greed and envy and want and selfishness. That a house ain't good enough, that a tire ain't good enough. You always want some mo. Gotta let that go. We gotta let it go. Only thing you need is the inner you to be satisfied. You get to a point where you can see that, you can fast for 3 days. If you can make it through, just drink you some water all the way through to cleanse the body out. 3-day fast will change your life. Especially if you ain't, even if you're on meds and things of that nature. Just drink your water for 3 days. You should be good as your body start cleansing itself out. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be very careful because the hospitals do not promote healing. They want to give you a drug that sustains your life. So if you want to eat fatty foods and you're overweight, they'll give you a pill to try to get rid of some of that stuff. But they know the pill is just a stopgap. It's not going to address the problem. It's not going to heal you and get the fat cells or the fecal matter out of you. It's just going to allow you to maintain and eat more calories than you burn off. So, because everything is natural. There's all natural ways, minerals for everything to get that gut out of there, to get the site. Everything is just but you got to allow your body to be in a natural state to do it. The minerals can't work if it's clogged in between meats and vegetables and rice and cookies and pudding. It's all clogged in between all that. It can't do what it needs to do. Your body has too much flux in it. For your body to start to heal, it needs to stop digesting. Stop digesting. So that means you need to stop eating for at least 6 hours. That's why when you go to sleep, right, and you wake up, that's why it's called breakfast. Why? Because it's a break from your fast. When you sleep, you give your body a chance to relax and restore itself and digest some of that damn food that you've been eating all day long, because it takes about 4 or 5 hours to digest food, especially meats. And the most people, some it takes 8, depending on your metabolism, what's moving, right? But if you can't be able to fast, to be able to limit the body of all foods, because in foods there is toxin. In everything you eat, there is toxin. In everything you drink, there is toxin, unless you're drinking pure water, hydrated water, or fruit water, the water you get from fruits, H3O. All right, unless you're getting something pure like that, then everything else is going to have some type of toxin. Sometimes your body just needs a rest from it all. Not sometimes. Periodically, your body's going to need a rest from all that food. Everything you've been eating, everything you've been drinking, smoking, all that, just give it a rest and give it a chance to, geesh, thank you. You'll be surprised how much healing you'll get done in just the fast. In fact, that's the first thing I would recommend to everybody. 3-day fast. Can't do 3-day, try 1 day. You get through 1 day, try 2 days. If you can get through 2 days, try 3 days. And shit, if you get through 3 days, try 4. Go until your body says it needs something. But don't listen to other people saying, oh, you need to eat, you need to eat. It's between you and your body. Your spirit will tell you what you need and what you don't. Only you're going to know if you're hungry because you're starving, because you need nourishment, or hungry because you just want to taste some food. A lot of us be hungry just because we want to taste some food. So let's be real. And that's what the taste buds are for. But we done took this thing to a whole nother level. There's no way that 80% of the population in the United States should be obese. That's ridiculous. That means somebody is pushing an agenda. This also agenda has to go where the food goes straight to the hospitals because they're not trying to, like I said, try to get you right. Try to heal you. There's no healing there. It's house sick peoples. Hospitals. House sick peoples. That's what they do. They house you, they treat you, they send you home knowing your ass coming back because you got the same symptoms. All they doing is just hiding the symptoms from you, telling you that you feeling better, looking better while you on their drugs. Then when you go home, you know you ain't gonna do what you're supposed to do. You'll be right back. It's all a cycle. It's all a cycle. That's why it's $1 trillion industry over here. Unfortunately. It is all a cycle. And for us to be healing, we have to know what true healing is about. True healing is about healing self. You healing you. You being your own doctor. It says it in the scriptures. Heal thyself. You don't need to go anywhere to get healing. It starts with you. Like I said, and a fast is the quickest way to start healing. Quick 3-day fast. Quickest way to start healing. Letting go of things that no longer serve you. All that food no longer serves you. All right? None of us are starving. Okay? The problem is we've been fed this lie of 3 meals a day, which is killing us, literally. High fructose corn syrup and everything. Killing us, literally. Sugars, pops, fast foods with it's more fast than food. That's the problem. They'll give it to you quick, but ain't no nutrients in it. So you eating it, it tastes good, but your body like, what the fuck is this? This ain't even food. Half the shit we probably ain't even food. Anything you getting from the gas station, off the counter, all that shit, that's not food. There's no energy bullshit. There's nothing in that. Your body has to work twice as hard to get rid of it than while you eating it, tasting it, saying it tastes good. But that's when you have to have knowledge of self, knowledge of cells, knowledge of who and what you are. Mandatory for all of us. Certain principles in the spiritual realm you cannot avoid. We all have to go through the same type of trials and tribulations. We all got to fight against food. We all got to fight against what looks good, feels good, tastes good, sounds good, smells good. We all got to go into this lonely chamber where we're, it seems like we're so alone and by ourselves, which is a good thing because that's when we find ourselves, down that rabbit hole. You go deep enough, you'll find yourself. And once you come back out, you're a whole new being. Resurrected. All right? You've been baptized in your own spirit, in your own infant and eternal energy. You've tapped back in. There's nothing no one can tell you after that. Now you start to experience life differently. Your eyes get upgraded. Your taste buds get upgraded. Now your stomach shrinks. All types of shit starts happening because now you know. When that thought comes, oh, I'm hungry. No, I'm not hungry. I'm thirsty. Let me get me some water. I'm going to drink some water. Once you drink the water, you're not hungry anymore. Everything is a code language that you've taught yourself, unfortunately, and everything your body's thinking, because let's be real, healing is an everyday thing, and eating is an everyday thing. You can eat every day, all day, no matter how you feel. You can eat when you're angry, eat when you're sad, eat when you're mad, eat when you're glad, eat when you're happy, eat when you're jealous, eat when you're hurting, eat when you're joyous. It's the food. Put it down. Put the food down. That'll be the first way to start healing. Then you'll start healing your mind because your body will start asking you for food. That's where the fight comes. That's where the struggle comes. We were talking about before, that struggle to do the right thing. For that, we were talking about what? The truth. That double-edged sword. Yes, I want to get into the spiritual, but damn, I got to give up food. I got to fast. I got to read books. I got to learn more about myself and meditate. All these foreign things that I'm not used to. Yes. You're on a whole new path. You're on a new beginning. Old things fall away. New things come back. All right? Replenish your soul, your spirit, activate your pineal gland, break that calcification on it. All right, let that pineal gland, the pituitary gland, and the hippocampus activate as your wise men. Connect you back into the spiritual realm. Once you get back into the spiritual realm, that's when the ultimate healing starts. So, healing. Like I said, I wasn't going to keep you too long, but I did want to touch on healing and how powerful it is and how you got to let go of all that stuff. Everything you've learned from television, from elementary, high school, all that shit you got to relearn. You got to cut all that out, relearn, and find out how to be healthy for yourself, how you feel healthy, how you feel good, how the spirit will communicate to you and let you know what you need to eat and how to eat so that you can be as healthy and have energy. Wake up in the morning ready to go. No pain. No brain fog. No none of that. That's for unhealthy people. We talking about health. It'll guide you to the minerals you need. All that. All right? So I'm going to leave you. I started with a poem and I'm going to leave you with a poem. This is another one of my favorites. Next to Alone, my poetic field.
Come travel with me to a higher level, to a higher poetical flow, to our elevated poetical flow. I was told trust in the Father and good would unfold. And I was bold. I wanted understanding of the universe at 10 years old. Awareness I hold, it keeps me warm when people are cold. My roots are sowed in the infinite and ready to explode. One mode of my communication is with my poetic nation. Poetic rhyming unification, self-revelation, and inspiration. Power from within. Through restraint, breathe in. Our thoughts to reason. Negative energies, your season. Even your body goes through seasons. 4 temperatures, in it set. Fire and air and hair it. Water and earth for a perfect celestial fit. From high to low. Spirit down to the physical. Shading, covering the one eternal. Center of conscious flow. In every individual, soul is broken off from the planetary whole. Each with the will to control, going upward until it's full. Spiritual pull, the urge to grow into the light and merge. Then serve the divine with words that surge to ignite. Minds with light, plus cosmic insight. To spark a desire or like, to search out what's right. I have many styles that flow as I go to a higher level. An elevated poetical is what I show. Like fabric, I'm woven. Like a plan, I'm unfolding. Like a prophet, I'm chosen. God consciousness, I'm holding. Wrapped in fleshly clothing. Like a stack of papers, there's many layers your consciousness bears. Evolution's what tears off the spares. Parts and pieces your soul releases. As living light increases, with cosmic awareness as your thesis, your ego ceases. With love for all, in unity there's no flaw. My third eye saw how willpower can fall to the animal call when instincts prevail and hearts can't feel. Only learning to love is real, but to most it's not a big deal. Low physical pleasures conceal the other side. Your spiritual bride, a higher conscious ride with your mind open wide. There's nothing to hide, just energy inside, plus positive for the minus. It's very difficult to find this in a world that acts mindless, so I leave poems that are timeless. My elevated, poetical flow.
Oh, my peoples. So, healing, letting go of stuff, get that blank screen behind you, a dark screen of nothing, because it doesn't matter what your past was. It only matters where you're going. Don't matter where you've been when you're trying to move forward. Let go of all that which is necessary to let go of, all that extra baggage, and allow the healing process to begin. Peace, love, share. I hope it reaches those that it needed to reach and enlighten others. Peace.